dear Gemini. This is a reading about your next relationship. Will you meet somebody soon? With me, Queen of Cups Tarot. This reading will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Gemini, this will be a reading about your next relationship. Will you meet somebody soon? Where I will scan the ether to find your next relationship and how this relationship might develop. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And I use the THELEMA tarot for the readings part, and I will start shuffling your cards. Okay, when I open your deck here, I see Wheel of Fortune together with the Moon. So it's something you haven't really healed just yet. So it's going to have to come back to your life once more so you can be triggered by it and heal this. It can be abandonment issues. It can be element of fear of intimacy. It can be so many different things, but it's something that wants to it cycles back. It's the same cycle coming over and over again. Maybe you meet the same type of people that triggers you the same way so that the drama can begin. But here it might be about trying to not have that much drama. We have a lot of birch tree seeds coming in through the roof window here. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light. And Ace of Cups, we see beautiful healing wants to come to you. So it's not that the other person is hell on earth. It's because they are triggering you in some way. They are actually pointing you in the direction where you're still not healed so that you can heal. So it can be, for example, that the person is very freedom loving and that makes you feel insecure. And you start to feel dramatic emotion, and that points to, okay, I have abandonment issues. So that attention is healing. When we give attention to something, it heals. So it's very beautiful. And love wants to heal here. Like love between two people also wants to heal. So it's not just about them coming in triggering you. It's also about that the love, deep love is possible here if we really let someone in, or if we really let ourselves in on what we are truly feeling and experiencing inside of us. It's about getting to know yourself better so that you can be more your true self in a relationship to another person. Okay, I called the 4 archangels, and here we see the devil together with the moon. So the devil is your shadow. Let's say that you're the sweetest person on earth. Then you will probably fall in love with someone that, you know, just came out of prison. It's because we are falling in love with our shadow, with the side to us that lies dormant. With both the devil and the moon card, it's very likely that you have a part of you that you are kind of shunting away from you. You don't want this to be like in your life. So it might be anger, so you don't want to be angry, or it can be you don't want to feel your feelings, you don't want to be emotional, you don't want to be dramatic, you don't want to be cruel towards people, or you don't want to be stubborn, or you don't want to respect yourself too much, or be like in your ego so that you will step on other people. So instead you become the doormat. So it's our it's the dark to our light. Okay. I'm hearing a song there. The dark to my light or something. You are the darkness. You are the darkness to my light. If I find this song, I will put it in the description box for you with lyrics and all. And it's like a mini tarot reading, either showing the situation or your emotions or the other person's feelings. Okay, so you are the darkness to my light. 6 elements, 7 of Pentacles and the Moon. It's something you have wanted to procrastinate it, or you wanted to try to find another way around, but there's no way around. Sometimes if we have these kind of issues, it can be a good idea to heal them with your original family or where it originally happened, instead of having it brought up in, you know, relationship after relationship after relationship. So it's better to go back to the source if possible, and, you know, sort it out with them, instead of destroying your most happy, beautiful potential, like relationships with potential. So it's better to battle it out with your sister or with your father than to, you know, have it come up in your love relationships or the relationship to your children or whatnot. Okay, so I will just tune in for a few seconds to your next relationship. Will you meet somebody soon, Gemini? So yeah, I will take 2 rows of cards. This will be the future development, and this is the now. And we have the World card here. So you're going to some major closure of something in the past. It might be that you have been together with someone in the past that whether it was a little bit trouble to this relationship. But it seems like you took yourself out in one piece, and you have worked on yourself, and you did dramatic changes with yourself. You were like the divine is really proud over you, but you might have you were probably forced to have some kind of closure towards this person, and make clear communication, putting boundaries. So sometimes we can love a person to bits and pieces, but we know that they are not good for us and we are not good for them. And if you have come to such a conclusion, it seems like the divine is proud of you for being able to do that, and to not stay maybe in an attached situation where you're attached to someone, and you need them or crave them or desire them, but it wasn't good relationship. Not because people weren't good, but because you rubbed each other really the wrong way, and you weren't able to bring out the best in each other. And here we have the future. 5 of Swords, Moon, and the Hermit. Moon is 18, 1 plus 8, 9. Hermit is also Virgo, so we have Virgo energy here, Cancer, and Gemini. So trying to figure out what I'm seeing here. Here I'm feeling someone that tries to blame another person for their problems, and here is someone that they get hurt by that, but they don't take it. They don't become too upset by it. Maybe they're a really kind person and wants to be good in this situation, while this person is a little bit lost. They are not evil, but they can be a little bit cruel, maybe with their words. Okay. Here we have the now then, and we have the Temperance card, which is the alchemic wedding, and the 8 of Cups. So again, it shows this, that you are very attracted to a person, like they were almost in your bloodstream, or they were your light and the darkness and the light in your life, the sun and the moon, really significant. So it's almost like you breathed this person, or when you took a breath, they came into your system. So it's very intense when I'm holding this card, and you had to give it up. So it might be that you're recently out of a relationship, or you still have like waves of this relationship coming over you. So it might be hard for you to just move into something new with someone new. And here we have the 3 of Pentacles together with 9 of Pentacles. So you are choosing between 2 different roads. You have an idea that you could go back and work on this situation, even if you have left it. They might pop up ideas inside your head. If I only have done like that, or maybe we could have tried that, and if I would have been able to speak to the person like this, or we could have gone to therapy, or we could have done this or that. So it's a stage of healing, really, where we we see the situation from above perspective and connect the dots and put things in the right order and figuring things out. But you are a little bit risk of going back into this relationship that seemingly wasn't good for you. And so that's a little bit of risk, but it's really a healing that's happening here with this Three of Pentacles, where we don't blame the other person for everything that happened. And we can see that even if maybe they were, the crook in your story, or the person that did bad in your story, you can understand them or have empathy for them or leave space. It's very beautiful energy there, but you're a little bit risk of becoming a codependent and fall back into old patterns. So I'm just warning you a little bit. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool. So here I'm seeing you becoming more ready to really leave this old relationship behind and starting anew, because this is a very singles vibration where we take care of ourselves in a beautiful way. And the Fool is, we see this, is a readiness, it's hope. Well, maybe I'm ready for something new. So I'm seeing a process where you're leaving an old relationship behind and you have a little bit doubts whether it was a good idea, if it was the right thing to leave this person, or if there's still hope for you, or maybe they will come back, or things like that. But it's really just a healing that's going on where you are slowly forgiving the person, I would say. And it's good for you because it's making you more healthy inside, more highly vibrating, more relaxed, less angry, bitter, anxious. And it makes you take this turn towards being able to love yourself and your life, and probably make room for a new relationship. We have 21 here, the World, 2 + 1, 3. So we can see this, that you're putting closure to this, you're healing, you're forgiving, connecting the dots. Beautiful. So it's hard when we love someone this much and we have to leave them behind. But if it's the best for everyone, then it's the best for everyone. Okay. And this is a little bit further into the future. Ooh. And we see the Six of Cups here with the Temperance card. Six of Cups is a beautiful, beautiful energy of reconciliation, forgiveness. We have second chances in life. We heal our childhood, our past lives. But when it comes together with this Alchemist card in this reading, I'm feeling the attachment to the devil, okay, that we saw. 14, Temperance card, strong attraction. You really want this person. And devil, then it's almost like being addicted. So it's not only attraction, it's addiction. And with the Six of Cups, I'm feeling a very forgiving, beautiful energy, but it's, you're so in such a risk to step into an old situation with a person where things didn't work out for you in everyday life or in reality. But here in dream world, we think that there's possibilities, or we hope for possibilities to reconcile or go back to that energy. And we have the Empress here, so it's very beautiful, unconditional love connected to the World card and the other three that we saw, number 3. It shows a preparedness to love, a preparedness to be, you have such a good qualities to offer up to a relationship. I'm just a little bit afraid that you're offering it up to something that's really should stay in the past, or someone that's not deserving. But if we forget about this strong attraction here and we just read it like so, I'm seeing you healing yourself to a certain degree, where you are ready again to put your best foot forward in love and really be open and vulnerable and outgiving. It's like you're spreading seeds around, and you're very sexy also. So you probably have a certain glow to you where people think you're very very beautiful. And it's this emotions here. You have such vast emotions of empathy, love. So it's a shame if this would go to waste with you being single. So I really hope we will see someone coming in for you. more seeds. You know, she spread them around. And here I'm seeing a 10 of Cups, and it comes in connection with the 3 of Pentacles, that you saw that there was room for improvement in your relationships in general, or in a specific relationship. And here we can also see that it's mutual love. I still haven't seen the person though, so I still don't know who this is, but it's someone that's hidden. Maybe they are hidden because you have decided that it is supposed to be over, or maybe they are hidden because you know, you already have a love with them. It's definitely a situation from the past. It can't just, you know, jump to a 10 of Cups, but it can be a situation from, you know, way past, or recent past, or past life. And then you might not even remember the person. But if I should read it without, you know, unnecessary blue eyes and pink glasses and these kind of things, it's definitely that you're romanticizing about someone in your future that you're very prepared to give love to. And here we have even more of that, Queen of Cups and the 10 of Wands. This is the first I'm seeing of this poor person, the 10 of Wands. So, what am I feeling here? I'm almost tearing up. This person is working so hard to be worthy of you. They haven't been particularly successful with that. And I'm thinking, I felt this were you with this 9 of Pentacles and the Fool, your readiness. But here I can read it as this person. They have very pure intentions. They dream about you. They want things with you. 1 wand, 10 wands. It's just that things doesn't go well for them. It's not easy for them. They might feel like the black sheep, or the person that always screws up, or they don't have luck, or things are just heavy on them. It can be their overall life situation that's very heavy. Maybe they're not successful with work or study, or with their, you know, their family relationships. It can be other type of struggles too. Sometimes we will put ourselves in a very stubborn position of being like unique and I don't need anyone. We need to carry everything on our own. And I think this person misses you, and they have carried a lot of stuff on their own. But it might be a new person, of course, even if it's we try to put the googly eye, like the pink glasses on again, and we have 10-10, so that shows a mature situation. But let's say that this is a new relationship, then it would be with a person that have these kind of baggage. These things that haven't been successful for them, so they're carrying these memories with them, or these misfortunes with them, or this where they feel like they have made mistakes, or they screwed up, but they have really pure intentions, which we can see with the white rose here. So it's not a bad person. They probably have done things, you know, in the wrong way, gone against the stream, and, you know, working upstreams, and no, I won't go with the flow. I'm doing things my way. And then things gets a little bit heavier. It's heavier to go upstream and against everyone and everybody, like God and man and everything, than to just float downstream. So I think this person have had a little bit difficult situation. So they're tired, exhausted. They want to rest in someone's arms, and you seem to be more than ready to receive them. But I'm not seeing like a balanced situation, because you are like paradise. It's you are like this Garden of Eden, and here comes, you know, some poor person with their clothes are in shreds, and they are tired and dirty and thirsty and hungry. And you just invite them in. Okay, so we'll see. 5 of Swords. This person can have an edge to them, but it's not because like you are their enemy. It's because they are their own worst enemy at times. You are their own worst enemy. That's a classic on this channel. Worst enemy. Darkness to my light. I forgot to write light. So again, I will put the song in the description box, or the songs in this case. And now we will go deeper into the situation to try to understand it. So I will take from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms some oracle cards here. The Chess Queen, trust, strategizing. Chess Queen, Empress. Even though you seem very, open-hearted, and it's almost like a lamb or a sitting duck, I don't think that's all that's to you. There's more things to you than what meets the eye here. The Chess Queen. The Chess Queen has all the tools you need to aid you in your quest for a life of purpose, peace, and prosperity. When she arrives as your ally, you are given the task of asking Spirit for a vision of your life. Ask also to know the right action to ensure your part in the process of unfolding. Then, with a sense of trust, allow the strategy to be given unto you by the divine. Are your own goals, desires in alignment with the divine plan for your life? This is a reminder that there is your plan and then there's the divine plan. When you are in alignment with the later, all manner of messages are delivered to aid you in taking the next right action for your life. So it's basically asking, are you going with the stream or against the stream? And from my perspective, you are going with the stream. This person is going against it. But they don't know it. So they think that this is the right way to go. So it's not that they are necessarily stubborn. They just need to realize that there's a better way to do things. The Chess Queen says that you will win this game as long as you let Spirit choose your moves. Follow your bliss and the inspired message delivered by your soul. You cannot lose when you enter the realm of the Chess Queen and she appears as your ally. If she arrives to challenge you, it simply means that you are living too much in your head, planning, scheming, strategizing what your future will look like and how and when it will unfold. Remember the saying, man plans and God loves. Here we have this person. Oh, poor thingy. So you going with the stream, they are going against the stream. You cannot know the power and beauty that is meant for you until you let go and ask for divine guidance. The law of cause and effect. Changing page here. Apply here. Don't dictate what you want, as your wants may not be in your highest good. Ask instead for the miracle set aside for you and you alone. What does Spirit want for you? Perhaps it's time to let go and turn your life over to the care of a higher power. You can never lose when your Spirit play the game of life on your behalf. So it might be that there's a person that had gone, a full lap, maybe running away from you, and now coming crawling back, and they wanted to dictate how their life should have been, and maybe they wanted to live it without you for some reason. Maybe they felt that they lost their sense of being able to decide over their own life, if they craved you too much, or there was too big of attraction or too big of a temptation. So they might have felt like they lost control in that situation. So they wanted to take back control, maybe by leaving or acting in such a way that you need to leave them. But here they come back, into paradise, but as a broken person. And they need to learn to not be too much in their head, but actually, if your heart wants it so bad, you need to find out why. It's not you're not supposed to give in to addiction, but you need to find out why you are addicted. So at least that. So see if there's another message as well. Sorry. The winged wise one. So the divine really wants to help out in this situation. And I think they're using you as an agent for this. So they're putting you in a mind state that might make you a little bit worried, because it's making me a little bit worried when you are so like this open book to someone that might not have been the same open book to you. The winged wise ones, angelic help, miraculous aid. They are always allies and never challengers. The winged wise one represent the aid of all angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered accordingly to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. Have faith, whatever your circumstances, heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones gives you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. These are translated within you as inspired thoughts instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is kin to the winged wise ones who have come to help you soar. It's like I think you did the best you could in this whole ordeal, but you had strong forces working against you, and this might have been one of those forces. And now these forces comes back broken, and you kind of won. But it's not about that. It's about this empathy or love that we can give to the ones that are broken. Okay, if that makes sense. So, I will take from Wisdom of the Oracle, divination cards, Change in the Wind and the Fates, 12. So, what we're seeing here is that there's coming a wind of change, and life can't stay as it has been. But I'm feeling that you're very well taken care of, and that you will have to adapt to different situations. Maybe first you need to be an open harbor for this person, but later on the winds might shift and the divine will ask something else of you. So you need to stay alert and you need to stay aware. This is not your end station. And sometimes, when someone has been broken, we need to help heal them, but after a while they will be healed and they can help out with everyday life again. And it's the same in this situation. Unseen changes has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about what direction the winds will blow. So you need to stay on your toes. You want to have certainty and be rewarded for your beautiful willingness to give unconditional love, but you might be guided to give unconditional love and something else tomorrow. So you need to, stay on your toes. Nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. So I'm seeing you having this beautiful preparedness for love, but this other energy that's very troubled. I don't even know if they know what love is. But I'm feeling like a preparedness to know, because, they're so broken. So how tough can they be when they have gone through this ordeal? How much stubborn can they be? How much can they stick to their guns when they get, they're proven wrong? So, but there's a danger that this person will continue on their path and try to win over you, even if it's obvious that they have already lost, that your way is the way of love is the right way, not the way of stabbing someone in the back or trying to control them by not giving enough love or whatever it is that has been going on here. Fate, karma, there are things you cannot change, and you need to know what those things are. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in your life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on you by evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experience may be fated, preordinate by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Other people are who they are. You cannot change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is the time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. So you might want this person really badly, but they might not be suited for, houses with furniture. This is why we cannot have nice things. So what if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? And that doesn't mean like getting abused. It's about realizing that I love this person to bits and pieces, but they don't fit into my life, or they don't even try to fit in. So I can love them, but I can't get them to become the person that I want them to be. Let's say that this is the zebra. Zebra are known for having a very interesting temperament. So it's like you're trying to tame this and ride it. It might not be possible. It might not be in their nature. So maybe this is a temporary thing coming in, where the person needs a harbor to rest after like a heavy storm, and you want them to change and become your person. But we'll see. I will take from the wisdom of the House of Night. There's a lot of wisdom oracles here today, and see if they can, what's going to happen here between you two. Denial. We also have lust here, so might be that this person comes back like feeling like a broken man or a broken woman, but they come to you, and they come to you with like they need something from you. They're not offering you something. They are coming to paradise and lusting away in paradise, and then they might be on their track again, moving against the stream relentlessly. Not everything is in reach, my child. Sometimes I must create distance between what you want and when or how you are meant to receive it. Consider the wait for your highest good. You're not meant to achieve what you want right now. Keep the faith, for if you wait and show patience, I will reveal some wondrous things later. This is a gentle warning not to get caught up in desire to reach your goal too soon. You may choose sour fruit that only looks ripe and juicy. In this case, I alone know when the time is ripe. Patience, my child. So you are a person of love. You want to give love. You want to offer love to the world, and particularly maybe to people like broken winged birds and things like this. And maybe it's easier to love someone that's broken, that has problem, because there's no real competition for these people. Like maybe no one else would want them. And so it can be easier to take a person that's a little bit broken and love them to bits and pieces, because if you have some insecurity that you're not worthy of love, there's another way for you forward. You need to keep a close watch on yourself and see to that you're not giving too much to the wrong people. If this makes you happy, like a lover's night, or yes, an encounter, two ships meeting in the night, that's all right, okay? But if this leaves you longing, yearning for more, it's not good for you to open your arms to this person. It would be much better if you could let it be, okay? So I'm going to introduce a third song, which I'm hearing now, and it's a classic. It's Dua Lipa and New Rules. So I guess that's the advice for you, Gemini. You're so ready to love this person, and they would be so happy if they could, just stay with you and love you back. But this person have their own road to go on, and they need to make their own mistakes. They can't learn from your mistakes or from what you have learned through eons of experience. They need to learn this themselves, and you probably need to realize when something is lost causes. It doesn't matter how much love you can give to the situation if all the other person gives is this. I have all empathy for this person because I realize that they are broken, but it doesn't mean that they should be allowed to come in and break your life too. So sit this one out Gemini. It will come beautiful things for you later if you sit this one out. Maybe you need to say no to one thing, and then just the next are right behind the door. It's just a test. It's just to see if you can hold on to your dignity, or if you will again throw your pearls to the pigs. Oh, okay. So I would urge you to watch the reading, the True Thoughts and Feelings for your sign, in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist, or the love readings for July or August. That will probably reveal more. You can also watch the next 3 months love prediction from last week to get the development of this story into the future and get a deeper understanding about your situation. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and free from ads, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button, or follow the link in the description box to learn more. Until next time, stay blessed and thank you for watching. Bye bye.